What's up, YouTube? Mom and J Reacts.
Hi guys.
Usually she's always messing with, well, she's not messing with me. I'm messing with her.
No, usually he's always messing with me.
And she's cursing me out about it. But, today we're going to do a different video. Today we're just going to sit down and talk. I apologize. Listen, I was supposed to have a video up a little earlier than this, but we just shot a 30-minute video and my phone was had too much footage on it, so it just canceled the video and it didn't save none of the stuff that I took. So don't forget, camera coming soon though, because this phone is not working for me. But a lot of things in the world is messed up, and a lot about the way that the world is going and things like that. And it's really like a big thing on how are you helping yourself succeed to get where you want to get when you get older? What are you doing that's going to motivate you to get you to that point in life where you're not going to have to worry about anything when you're 25, 30, even 20, and that's like a big thought. Like, and a lot of people think of it like live life to the fullest, but then it's going to come down to that point in time where you really hit the rock. It's like, wow, like I really got to do this to provide for myself and make sure I'm okay. And me personally, I'm doing it at a young age. Like a lot of people think I'm goofy, a lot of people think I'm funny, a lot of people don't see this side of me. But I'm doing this at a young age. So it's like by the time I'm, because listen, there's people that I know that's 25, still living with their parents, still going,
He's still going to be living with his parent at 25 too.
I won't be living with her at 25. I don't know where she gets that from. But like, it's like a lot of things, like you look at a lot of older people and you see where they're at, and that makes you think like, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be, I don't want to be 25 struggling. I want to be 25. I want to be 25 owning my own business, putting my friends on that put me on at this young age. Like I want to be.
Shout out to who?
Shout out, definitely a big one is Leroy. That's a humongous one. That's my guy. I love you to death. I got you forever. Ray Lil, and shout out to all of them. Yeah, that's it. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my stepdad, Ryan, who was also a very big part of my life and very big part of my success. I'm not going to come like I am 100% successful, but I'm not successful for life yet. I'm successful where I'm standing right now, where I'm at, and how
your
life
mindset.
is. My mindset and everything is very, very successful. And I look at it like, wow, a lot of people my age don't really think like I do. A lot of people my age just don't really react. A lot of people my age are still asking their mom for money. Still, there may be times where I do ask my mom for money, but at the end of the day, I have my own money. 100%. I have my own ways, I'm just, when it comes down to me, I'm very, very much of a grinder and work ethic. And I can really say, and I can thank my mom a lot for that. Ryan, definitely. And I can thank Leroy, which is another thank you to my boy. But it's like, a lot of people are going to think, it's like, they're going to think like this. They're going to think, I don't want to do that. That's not,
too much work.
Too much work. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. So I'm not going to go do it. But it's not always going to be that. It's going to be a point of time where it's like, wow, like I really got to go grind for this stuff. Like I surround myself around older people.
But you say grind. Sometimes grind can make people think negative. What he means by grind is actually getting the job and actually working for what he needs to work for. So it is a grind still, but sometimes that work can have a negative effect to some people. And that's not what he means. Yeah. He's going to school and he's working after school. So he does what he has to do to find that legal money, which is important. And
I'm me personally, I'm very hardworking at that. 100% hardworking. I surround myself around people that want to do the same thing that I want to do. There's people my age that I'm not on the same mindset as them. My mindset's up there. There's people down here. I can't be around those type of people because they're not thinking the same way I'm do or doing the things I do. Because at the end, it's like, what are they doing to help me succeed? How are they going to motivate me and push me and get me there? And it sucks.
Not that you always need somebody else 100%, to motivate you.
I motivate I'm not going to come like everybody. I have part of it is myself that has to push myself to be able to do it.
Most of it is yourself.
Because 100%. Because it's like, if I can't do it myself, Leroy, my mom, Aunt, Ray Lil, Ryan, they can push me to do what I want to do. But if I don't want to do it and I don't do it, they're wasting their time, 100%.
So it's called a choice.
Yeah, 100%. And they look at it like, wow, this is something that I want to do. So I'm gonna go do it. So and that's what I do. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Last summer, I was scrouching for a job, trying to find a job like crazy. And what did I do? I went out and got one. I was like, and like it's to the point. And like me personally, like I'm a very giving person. So it's like, listen, I know I got a job.
Too giving sometimes.
100%. Cause like, listen, I know I got a job, and this person don't got a job, and if we have to eat, sometimes, yeah, I'm gonna pay for you. Or if there's something that you need, yeah, I got you. Like I have like I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing, but I'm a very, very likable person. Like a lot of people like to be around me. I'm very funny. I'm very, I'm just a good vibe, and that's why I started to realize that's why a lot of younger people, that's why a lot of older people that I hang around, they can be around me because
they can tolerate.
Yeah, they can tolerate me, and it's a big step when it comes down to it because of my mindset. 100% is because of my mindset. There's people that a lot of people's mindset nowadays is just a party, all that, and like a lot of people's always 100% too. That's one thing. A lot of people are, or you see a lot of internet beefing, things like this, this. But do you ever question yourself? Is internet beefing or internet being on the internet? Is it helping you touch $1 million? Is it helping you succeed? Literally a lot of the things in life that you pay attention to is just something extra to do. Like me having a girlfriend. What is a girlfriend doing for me that I can't do on my own? I'm succeeding on my own. Why am I going to add something else in my back now? That's something else that I have to worry about.
Not that girlfriends are bad.
No, I'm not saying that they're bad, but I'm just saying, like, in general, if I'm succeeding, why am I going to add extra things? I can, before, I'm going to be honest, I cannot go without Instagram, Snapchat. That's what I wake up and look at. But I can do that now because it's like they're not helping me get to $1 million. They're not helping me succeed and really get to where I want to be in life. So what do I need it around for? Like a lot of things, people don't really think deep into certain situations.
Well, the one thing I can say when it comes to girls, learning how to build that relationship, and I'm talking about, I don't expect this to be a girl that is your lifetime girl. What I'm saying is that having different relationships with different people sometimes helps you realize who you actually want to be with or who the person you're looking for. I don't think saying that girlfriends are not important.
I'm not saying, I feel you. I'm not
saying
they
are
that.
important. I'm not saying that relationships with different people are not important. They are important. What I can say is that having a girlfriend at this age, you're right. You're not looking to be married. You're not looking to get into the deep stuff. But at the same time, it can teach you who you're looking for and what you like.
Yeah.
So I do expect you to still do that.
100%. But that's another thing that besides the girlfriend topic, that's one thing like I me personally as a person really started to pay attention to. Like there's people out here, like, as growing up, especially if you're watching from the county, a lot of people, I get more girls than you. I get more girls than you. And it's to the point, are you getting more money than me? Are you more successful than me? Are you doing things that's going to benefit you 10, 20 years later? What are the things that you're doing that you're really doing better than me when it comes down? And a lot of things, like, it's not even really it's not a competition. I'm not going to say it's a competition. It's just a big thing on the work ethic and what do you want to be when you're this and this and this. Like younger, like people my age, they're not me. They don't have the mindset I have. But they also don't have the people that I have to be able to push them and get them to that point, So I can't really blame it on me, but it's like, wow, like I look at what I'm doing, it's like, wow, why don't they want to push themselves to do what I'm doing,
Well, everybody's at different stages in their lives, Jaron. Some teenagers are just being teenagers. You're a little over mature when it comes to certain things, and that might have a lot to do with your friends that you hang out with. Shout out to Leroy. Shout out to Ant. I love you guys. Don't get it messed up. But what I'm saying is that it depends on what's happening in your lifetime. If you're at 15, most 15-year-olds are not concerned about the things that you're concerned about. Some of them, or most of them. But there are some that are actually concerned and want to know what they're going to do and change for their life. You're only 3 years away from being an adult. So I get that. But when it comes down to it, Some of them just want to be a teenager.
Yeah.
And that's okay to be too. That's okay to be.
It's okay, but it's not okay at the same time because it's like, yeah.
Why do you say it's not
'cause
okay?
It's okay to be a teenager and live your life, but it's also like I'm setting you have to really think like I'm setting myself up in a position now. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be amazing by the time I'm 25. I looked at it. I look at it like this. I had my teen years. It's time for me to really start.
You haven't.
Are you right? I am. But I look at it as I've had that. So now it's time for me to really turn nothing into something. I really have to grind.
So your interest at this point in time is where you're gonna go in life.
It's success,
now.
100%. My biggest interest, and that's another big thing. You have to set goals to succeed.
Oh, 100%.
You can't just think you're gonna succeed, and that's another thing. Also, you cannot think you're gonna succeed and not put the work in. You have to put the work in to succeed. And that's another thing. A lot of people are gonna watch. A lot of people aren't gonna watch this because they don't have the mindset I have. There's a couple people, my boy Case and my boy Keandre. I mean, not Keandre, my boy Kion. They're gonna watch this and be like, oh yeah, like yo, like I have this mindset. So they're gonna want to watch it and they're gonna be like, wow, like oh my god, like this is crazy. This is what I want to be around. This is what I want to surround myself around.
This is what you call an intellect.
Yeah.
You know what intellectual means,
Not really,
right?
but I'm just agreeing with you.
It's exactly what you're doing right now. You're looking forward to the future, even though the future is years to come. You're looking to actually find ways. You're being smarter, and you're thinking about ways to make your life better, and in a smarter way, not in a thief way, not in that type of way, in the correct way. That's called intellectual. To be an intellect to everything that you want to educate yourself with. I'm proud of you when it comes to that.
100%.